I want to start the show with a special tribute. I want to bring up Jackie Shelley. Ladies and gentlemen, I met Jackie, husband Chris, several months ago. This is a very emotional day for them. 1 year ago today, on December 27th, their son Daniel, who was a senior at Long Beach High School, took his own life. So this is a 1 year anniversary. So we want to make this show a tribute in Daniel's memory. So Jackie, thank you so much for coming. Chris, thank you so much for coming. And we hope today helps with the healing. And just for all our friends out there, talk about what a wonderful young man your son Daniel was.
Thank you so much, Howie, and Andrew, and Rocco, and everyone here who's been so kind to do this for us. Chris, my son Daniel was a very lovely young man who got a connective tissue disorder, and 3.5 years later got a lot of complications due to his physical illness, and without drugs or bad behavior ended up committed suicide. Oh gosh, I'm not supposed to say that. Dying by suicide. I thought I was going to have my act a little bit more together, but it really, the soul just sort of moves the way the soul moves, and it's a hard day. But my son was very funny. He was very artistic. He loved people, and what he taught me was that I need to love myself in all the different states that I find myself in. You know, he had his good days and his bad days. He belonged to the diversity club at the high school, despite the fact that he had a girlfriend. He just felt like people should be stood up for, and today is a day that I stand up for him. In this last year, I've, pondered, prayed, cried, laughed, had joy, and felt appreciation from many people and for myself. We've made a foundation in the name called Danny's Dream Foundation, because in one of my son's very articulate journals, he wrote a little dream, not a little dream, a long dream, but I'll foreshorten it, saying, if I get through this, he saw a little boy in a room in his dream, and he went to see the little boy, and he realized that the little boy was him at 6 years old. And he said, befuddled, I went around and I said to my younger self, I'm going to hold you. And he said he was crying, and he said to himself, if you're strong and you have courage, when we get through this, we will do great things together. And then he said, I walked out of the room and I said to myself, when I'm 20, I wonder what I will say to my 17-year self, and what great things we will have done for other people, knowing the strength that we got from the difficulties we endured. So basically, I am interested in helping other young people, older people, with brain disorders and with these sudden events, and I really hope that we can generate a healthy foundation that will help people like Andrew's foundation, I'm having a little bit of a hard time, Guidance Center, and also with people for research for brain disorders. That's basically, we have a lot of cures for things below the neck, but not really above the shoulders, and that's our goal. And I remember Daniel and him singing Pretty Woman. I always tell that story to me. just cuddling with his cat, playing with his best friends. He would always make time for everyone. And his teachers. He had one story was that a couple of kids were acting out in his English class, and he walked up to the teacher after the class, and he said, to the teacher, I really need to apologize. I'm really ashamed by how these other students treated you. And, if I could have done something different, I would have. He said, but you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be treated like that. So he was very empathic. And unfortunately, like with any illness, and all of our lives, death is a part of life. When it's a child, it's the worst kind of death, at least for me. But anyway, so those are my positive, and those are my thoughts. My friend Howie here has been very supportive. We've tried to support other parents this year, and I'm really proud of that. How you have jumped, to help another person in Long Beach. We made sure that nobody gets forgotten, and I really appreciate you, Howie, and everybody here very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jackie, for sharing.